Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 6. The chapter which we are related with is accounting equation. Surprisingly, we have 10 entries today. In previous questions, there were 5 or 6 entries and now we have 10. Problem is, if you will go to your papers in final papers, there will never be short questions like 4-5 entries. You will always be having 10 entries. So it's good to practice. Secondly, this is our performer on left side asset, right side liabilities. So we are ready to start our question. Let's begin. Number 1. Started business with cash. When you will start your business, cash will come in. It means there is an increase in cash. Since cash is coming in, you will put sign of plus. Amount is 2 lakh. Just increase cash column with 2 lakh. Amount which is invested or given by the proprietor. Wasif is the proprietor. That amount is called capital. So there is increase in capital as well. So you will put 2 lakh on liability side. Number 2, bought furniture 4,000. When you will buy furniture, there would be an increase. Furniture is your asset, increase in asset. Over here, you will mention that amount of furniture is 4,000, increase in asset side. When you will buy furniture, there will be decrease in cash. Cash will go out. So 4,000 you will put in cash column. As usual, after completing our entries, we will take sum. So you have taken sum of asset side. Similarly, you will take sum of credit side as well. For liability side, 2 entries are completed. Now number 3rd, bought machinery 30,000. Bought means machinery is coming in. There is increase in asset. Paying cash 10,000. Balance is to be paid later on. Out of 30,000, only 10,000 paid in cash. Remaining is on credit. Machine is your asset. You are buying machine, increase in machine. So you will put sign of plus. How much amount of machinery? 30,000. So there will be an increase in 30,000. On the other hand, as in the entry, 10,000 is paid. So decrease in cash 10,000. And what else? Total value of machine 30. You have paid 10,000. Remaining 20,000 is your liability. So you will increase your liability because it's a burden. You will have to pay it. As usual, after completing entries, you will take sum, and similarly, you will take sum of all columns present over here. We'll have to take sum again. Sum of all the sides present over here. So this way, when you will take your sum, it should be equal on both sides. So sum has been taken. Number 3 entry is completed. Let's see what number 4 is saying. Purchased merchandises. Merchandises are goods. Goods are stock. When you will buy, it means there is an increase in goods. So here you have mentioned that we have bought stock. Come over here, since it's an increase, you have purchased. So 15,000 plus in goods. Next, nothing is mentioned. Name is not mentioned, cash is not mentioned. So you will suppose that you have bought goods and merchandises. Obviously, when you will buy, you will have to pay. cash will go out, so minus 15,000 you will post over here. Next, sold merchandise is 8,000, costing 6,000 to Najam. For the time being, please stop and listen very carefully. If name is mentioned and cash is not written, you will consider it credit transaction. That means cash is not paid over here. Once again, I am telling you, name is present. It means cash is not gone. It's a credit transaction. Sold merchandise costing 6,000. Your goods have gone out. Goods are going out. That means you will put sign. But here we have not taken sum. So let's take sum of previous entry. Sum has been taken and they are equal. So what we were saying, you have sold goods. Cost is 6,000. It means goods are going out worth of 6,000. And please note, it's a credit transaction. Who is Najam? Najam is a person to whom we have sold goods. Cash is receivable from Najam. The person from whom cash is receivable, that is debtor. Debtors are your asset. There is an increase in asset. How much amount you want to receive from Najam? That is 8,000. So put 8,000 over here. 6,000 goods sold for 8,000. It means you have got your profit. How much? Goods were 6,000, sold for 8,000. It means 2,000 would be your profit. In similar way, after completing one entry, you are needed to take totals. So total has been taken. From here, you will have to see everything is according to. Okay, goods were going out. What does that mean? There is decrease in commodities. So in this way, our entry number 5 is completed. Now 6, paid electricity bill. When you will pay, it means decrease in cash. You will come over here, decrease in cash. How much? 4,000 minus 4,000 in cash column. Electricity bill is basically your expense and sign of expense is minus. In equity, 4,000 bill minus sign would appear over here. And finally, after completing entry, you will total on both sides. This was entry number 6. Now entry number 7. Goods 2,000 used personally by Wasif. Wasif is owner. Owner using commodities personally. These are drawings. Since he had used goods, so goods will go out. When proprietor will use goods, goods will go out. So in this column, you will put goods. Once again, I am telling you what we are going to do. Goods 2,000 used personally. Wasif had withdrawn goods. So there would be a decrease in goods minus 2,000. And amount or anything which is taken away by the proprietor, these are drawings. Drawings would be subtracted from capital. We understood that. Amount or cash which is provided by the proprietor is called capital. When he will withdraw, the amount or goods would be decreased in way of capital. That is why you will decrease capital of the owner. Goods will also be decreased. So guys, in this way our entry is completed. After completing each entry, we are supposed to calculate our total. Over here we will see entries. So this was your entry number 7. Now we will see entry number 8. Paid to creditors. Please note it down. We have bought machinery in entry number 3, where only 10,000 was paid. remaining 20,000 was still payable. So here in 8th entry we have paid. When you will pay, there would be a decrease in cash. This is your cash column. So over here you will decrease your cash. How much cash is given to creditor? That is 8,000. So put minus 8,000 since cash is going out. Secondly, creditors are paid. This 20,000 was your liability and now you have paid. It means liability has been decreased. So minus 8,000. After that, as usual, we will take sum of both sides and it should be equal. 8 entries are completed. Now 9 entry. Receive from Najam. As you can see that we had sold these commodities to Najam in entry number 5. Amount receivable was 8,000 and now we have received. When 8,000 you have received, cash is increased. So over here you will increase your cash. But how much cash? It is mentioned 8,000. Look, sold merchandises to Najam was also 8,000. So total cash has been received 8,000. On the other hand, please note, Najam was debtor. Now we have received cash. He is no more debtor, no more receivable. These were debtors. And we have received cash. So you will subtract from debtors. Once again, I'm telling you, amount was receivable 8,000. Now we have received. So it means he will not be considered our debtor. Minus 8,000. After completing this entry, we are supposed to take totals we have taken. This was entry number 9. Now let's go back and see what entry number 10 is saying. Received bank interest. What you will receive? Amount or cash. So you have received cash 2,000. This is your cash column and cash has been increased by 2,000. I will let you see it again. Look at here. Received bank interest 2,000. So when you will receive interest, cash you will receive. Receiving interest is what? That is your income. And column of income is over here. Last column liability side plus sign. So you will put 2,000 plus in liability side as well. After which we will take sum of all the columns. After taking sum, we will be taking sum of all the sides. So first we will take sum of all assets. Look, there were 5 were assets, and in similar way we will take sum of these two sides as well. We will have to take sum again. First this 12,000, then 198,000. So 198,000 plus 12,000, we have got 2,10,000. As you can see that total of both sides are equal. So guys, this was your question. Although answer is not mentioned, but please note it down. 2,10,000 is your answer. Question has been completed. Answer is matched. Both sides are equal. I am requesting you to please complete this question and practice this question by yourself for 3-4 times. After practicing, if you still feel anything difficult, you are very open to share your problem through messages, text, or you can directly contact to share your problem. I will humbly be trying my best to answer your question quickly. So thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.